Well, good evening, basketball fans. And for the second time tonight, welcome to the Auxiliary Gymnasium, the Red Zone Juniors. We're getting ready for the second of our live streams tonight with junior high boys basketball action. It's the 8th grade game coming up with the Hicksville Aces throwing out the welcome mat for the visiting Hilltop Cadets. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you with us this evening. Again, a second live stream. I do not have Chris Warner helping me, so I'm all by myself, flying solo, which means, of course, we won't have quite the level of play-by-play that we normally do. I do want to thank all the underwriters making our coverage possible this evening. They include the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, online at jimschmidtauto.com. Our friends at APT Manufacturing Solution of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And also ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, a world-class facility located in the Industrial Park and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. I do not have a roster. We were not provided any by Hilltop. So I can run down, though, the names and numbers for the 8th graders from Hicksville. They'll be playing tonight. Number 1 is Boston Tribble. Number 4, Nolan Inkrot. Number 11 is Eli Guilford. Number 13 is worn by Maddox Yoder. Number 14 is Justin Avalos Molina. Number 20, Luke Nelson. Number 22 is Zane Smith. Number 23, Eddie Wang. 24 is Brody Gonzalez. Number 32 is Broderick Scott Campbell. And number 42, Mason Reed. So those are the Aces, 8th graders. And again, we'll only be able to refer to the cadets by their numbers, as we were not provided rosters by the school. But we're glad to have you with us. If you are just joining us, the 7th grade game was won by Hicksville, 27-19, the final score. And we'll get ready to get this one started. Again, glad to have you with us as we come to you live from here at the Auxiliary Gymnasium. 8th grade boys basketball action here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Get ready to jump center circle to get this thing started. Tip controlled by the Aces. Wang gets the ball. Quick layup, up and good. Aces jump out to a quick 2-0 lead here. Cadets. Stolen away. Up, and that's another bucket for Hicksville. I said I'm not going to be calling out the play-by-play like I usually do. I'm focusing on following the action with the camera so you can watch along. Another steal. That one up a little bit short. Put back, that one is good. So right away, Aces jump out to an early 6-0 lead. And we're less than a minute into this game. Goes to the Aces. They'll bring the ball up the court. Cross-court pass, quickly down to the corner. Shot from three-point land. That's good. Makes it 9-0. And another steal, another breakaway. Another layup and another hoop. Stolen away again. And another easy layup for the Aces. They're up 13-0. And there we go, timeout from the Cadets bench. Was waiting for that to happen. as the Aces come out and explode for 13 points in 90 seconds. 4:26 to go here in our opening quarter. And the Aces have just stymied the Cadets on offense. The Cadets have yet to be able to really put together any kind of an offensive play. They keep losing the basketball in their end of the court. Whistle will sound, or the buzzer will sound. Aces break huddle first. Cadets ball down in the corner. And another steal, and another layup, and another bucket for Hicksville. Ball's loose on the floor, and it'll go out of bounds. And they're going to say last touched by the Cadets. Aces, no problem getting the ball inbounds. Bounce pass. Move it around down low. Nothing there. Ball loose on the floor. Kicked out by the Aces. They'll hang on to the basketball. Shot up, and that's good. 17-0. And that one is up and no good, and the Aces grab the board. They'll hold it up. Shot from three-point land, no good. And the Cadets get the basketball. Hilltop bounce pass. And that's for three, no good. Rebound to the Aces. Up by 17. Cross-court pass, set up, no good. And a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Cadets. Shot from three-point land, that's good. First points of the night for Hilltop. Cut the Aces lead to 14. And at least get that goose egg off the scoreboard. Corner, drive in the baseline, ball's knocked loose, and the Cadets come up with it. Puts it up on the run, no good. Bouncing around, Aces come up with the basketball. And that'll be a foul away from the basketball. That'll be team foul number 1 on Hilltop. Aces will get the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Up from the corner, no good. Gets his own rebound and a whistle, and that'll go to Hilltop. Long throw, passes, or ball is up, no good. Out of bounds. Aces basketball with 1:41 to go in the opening quarter. Bad pass, and then we're going to have a whistle. That'll be on the Aces. That'll be team foul number 1 on Hicksville in this first quarter. Kicks it out for 3, no good. Aces will inbounds, minute 15. Work it up the floor. And that's going to be on number 12 for the Cadets. Team foul number 2. Hicksville gets the basketball back with a minute 4. Shot up off glass, no good. Battling for the rebound and another whistle. And again, Hicksville hangs on to the basketball. No good. Down the floor. Block out of bounds. Last touch by the Cadets. And with 43 seconds, well, across the timeline with 39. Shot up, no good. Put back up, and that goes down. 19-3 now with 22 seconds. And another steal by the Aces. Another breakaway, layup, and good. 21-3. And with 10 seconds, Hilltop looking to try to make something happen, and it's another steal by the Aces. Stop the clock with 4.1 seconds. Team foul number 3 on the Cadets. It should be number 4 on the Cadets. Long inbounds. It'll count if it's good. Whoa! That was pretty close. We played the first 6 minutes. It's the Aces leading the Hilltop Cadets 21-3 here in the 8th grade game. Let's say a big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. A diamond level underwriter with us for all of our Aces sports coverage, all the sports we cover, all levels of play from the junior high all the way through the varsity level. Throughout the year, we want to thank them so very much for their continued support. And hey, remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank them so very much for their continued underwriting support of our Aces sports coverage here on HIX-TV. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Aces taking their time in the huddle. They'll have the basketball to start the second quarter. And the ball gets inbounds. We're underway. Shot up and good. So far tonight, Aces offense and defense both running on all 8 cylinders. That one's up and good. And That'll be a travel and a turnover to Hicksville. Aces again set their offense. And they can afford to be patient. Going for three, no good. Rebound to Hicksville. Underneath the basket, up and no good. Whistle. And that's going to be on the Aces. That'll be team foul number 1. Aces leading 25-3. Cadets need to get something going here offensively. And there's another turnover. And almost a steal, but it goes out of bounds before it can be controlled, so the Aces will retain possession. Shot is up, and that's good. Another three for Hicksville, 28-3 now, a 25-point lead. Tie up on the floor. And if it's a jump ball, that should be... Yeah, it should be Hilltop's on the jump ball, yeah. Because the Aces had the basketball to start the quarter. Shot is up from the wing, no good. Rebound, batted around. It comes up in the hands of the Aces. Still driving baseline, pull-up jumper, and that's good. Nothing but net. And another timeout called from the Cadets. 4:16 to go in the second quarter. So it's shaping up to be what might be a long night for the Cadets' 8th grade squad. They're down by 27. And still over 4 minutes to go before halftime. Again, the Aces have just been running roughshod over Hilltop so far with their offense, hitting their throws and hitting their shots, and the defense getting the job done and preventing the Cadets from really getting anything going offensively so far this evening. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you with us for our live coverage here this evening. Again, first sports broadcast of the week. We had the we had the school board meeting for you yesterday. And we've got boys junior high action coming your way tonight. Our weekly live update comes your way 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. I think we've got Thursday off, and then Friday we'll be over in the main gymnasium for boys junior varsity and varsity basketball action with the Aces hosting the Wayne Trace Raiders. And Saturday afternoon at 1, we've had girls varsity action coming your way as the Lady Aces take on Lincoln View. Hilltop's ball on the baseline. Long inbounds. And it's an over and back. Stepped across the line. So, again, a turnover before they can even get anything really going offensively, which has kind of been the story of this first half for the Cadets. Behind the back dribble goes awry, but able to get it back under control. And again, an opportunity to run some offense, take some time off the clock, be patient. Shot up, and that's good. 12-footer drops in. On the other end, a three-pointer off the glass, and that's good. 32-6 now. Aces from down in the corner, that's no good. And the rebound to the Cadets. Here comes Hilltop, trying to draw a little closer. Pull-up jumper, no good. And a travel. So that should stay with the Cadets. Nope, we're going to... I was about to say, it's a little confusion. They got it straightened out. From the corner, up, no good. Underneath the hoop, turnaround jumper, blocked. And the Aces grab the board. Quickly up the floor. Dishes it off onto the corner and out top to the wing. Top of the key, down to the other corner. And another whistle. Aces inbounds the ball. Shot up off glass and good. 34-6, 28-point lead now. Block, but it goes back to the Cadets. Blocked again, that one goes out of bounds. Cadets, three-point shot, no good. Grabbed by the Aces. Got 2 minutes to go here in this second quarter. And that's going to be over everybody's head and out of bounds. It'll go back to Hicksville with 1:55 to go in the first half. Aces quickly up the floor and stolen away. A little bit of a lackadaisical pass that time, and the Cadets take advantage of it. That'll be short and out of bounds to Hicksville. 1:38 to go. Aces moving it around the perimeter, driving in. They kick it back out from the side, just a little bit long. And out of bounds in front of the Cadets cheerleading squad. Hicksville holds on to the basketball. No, I take it back. It's going to be Cadets. All right, that's what I all right. There we go. I thought it was last touched by an ace. Off the side of the backboard. Hicksville grabs the rebound up the floor. Tries to dish it off, and again, it'll go out of bounds. This time, last touched by Hilltop. Aces will retain possession with 1:02 to go. For three, good. Sinks it to make it 37-6. That shot is up and no good. And the Aces grab the rebound with 42 seconds left in the half. That one's no good. Stolen away. Layup is good. Cadets with 20 seconds. And that'll be a whistle out of bounds. Blocked by the Aces. Hilltop will inbounds with 18.2 seconds left in the half. Quick substitutions on both teams. And we'll get set and get ready to wrap up the first 12 minutes of 8th grade basketball action here tonight. Down to 10. Sit out, and it's stolen away by the Aces. Aces. And they're not able to get a shot off, but it's kind of academic. They're up by 33. We've reached halftime, and at the intermission, it's Hicksville leading the Hilltop Cadets 39-6. Your halftime score. Well, we'll take some time to say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters, and that's our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. Located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, they offer solutions to business and industry that include welding, powder coating, safety equipment, so much more. Check them out online. As a matter of fact, they have some great positions available. They're looking to add to their roster. If you'd like to see the opportunities that they have at APT, go online to aptmfg.com/careers. And that'll take you to a complete listing of all of their opportunities. Many with specialized training and certification. And, again, you can fill out an application, upload your resume right there online. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows? Maybe you can become a part of the APT Manufacturing family. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcasts. And we want you to do the same. Next time you run into Tony or his wife or any of the gang from over at APT, let them know how much you appreciate being able to enjoy the Aces Sports coverage here on the Hicksville Community Television platforms, whether it's our YouTube channel, Facebook, Mediacom Channel 12, SMTA Channel 8, whatever the case may be. Whenever you see Aces Sports action on HIX-TV, they're the ones that help make it possible, our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. Again, located in the Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Well, about 8.5 minutes to go before we get the second half underway, Bill Murphy, again, I want to thank Chris Warner for helping out in the 7th grade contest earlier. And if you didn't miss that and you're just tuning in, the 7th graders, winners over Hilltop, 27-19, the final score. And if you didn't miss it and you want to watch the action, if you're on the HIX-TV YouTube channel page, just go to the category that says live. Click on the word live, and that'll take you to all of the live streams that we have done in the last month or so. You can find the action you're looking for, click on it, and watch it just the way it was broadcast live. And as I was mentioning, we'll take a bit of a break from our sports broadcasting after we wrap up here this evening. Our next basketball broadcast will come up on Friday and Saturday this weekend. On the 17th, it'll be boys, junior varsity, and varsity basketball action coming to you from the Red Zone, the main gymnasium, as the Aces will be entertaining the Raiders from Wayne Trace. And then Saturday, it'll be a Saturday afternoon special. The varsity girls, again, it's only the varsity girls that are playing this season. The varsity girls will host the Lincoln View Lancers. And that'll be a 1 o'clock tip-off. Again, both the boys and the girls basketball action on Friday and Saturday coming to you right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel, where we do all of our sports live streaming. As again, we have a really kind of a light schedule. We had a lot of basketball played at home in November and December. So as a result of that, a lot of road trips for the Aces and the Lady Aces in January and February. So, yeah, and that's just a few more home games left to cover before we get ready to head out onto the tournament trail for 2025 for basketball. And, of course, we'll bring you the home games. And when it comes time for sectionals, we'll follow both the Aces and the Lady Aces, wherever it might be that they play. And tournament draws are still a ways away. So we'll let you know as soon as we do. I'm kind of looking forward to Thursday, too. We don't have anything scheduled on HIX-TV on a Thursday, but I'll still be kind of working. I don't know if you can call it working or not, but the academic team has begun their GMC season. They started off with a win over Wayne Trace. Last week on Thursday, the academic team meets in the GMC season are on Thursdays. And their first home match is this week on Thursday. And I believe it's Ayersville. I believe it's the Pilots. I moderate. I should know who I'm doing, but they've got two in a row. So the next two Thursdays, 3:30, 4 o'clock, right in that time frame. Be moderating for the academic team. Always enjoy doing that. It's a lot of fun. A little bit of a break from the basketball coverage and so forth. And again, I do want to make a reminder, too, as we head into next week, first off, do be aware that they have issued some early advisories about bitterly cold temperatures, not only the next couple days here in Northwest Ohio, but also to start next week. So do be aware of that. Make sure that you got the kids bundled up if they're going to be outside. And, again, try not to be outside for too big of a length of time if you can avoid it. And if you do have outdoor animals, make sure that they've got lots of shelter and warm bedding and plenty of food and their water hasn't frozen over. Maybe figure a way to bring them inside the garage or in the house, whatever, for a few days to make sure that they stay safe as well. Also, next week, of course, on the 20th, that is Monday, January 20th. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's a federal holiday. And it's also Inauguration Day. But because of the federal holiday, the Hicksville Village Council meeting, which is normally they normally meet on the first and third Mondays of any given month, that is not going to be held on Monday the 20th in observation of MLK Jr. Day. The Village Council will meet on Tuesday, the 21st of January, same time at 6 p.m. and at the council chambers of the village offices. The village offices, by the way, will be closed entirely. All village offices will be closed on Monday, the 20th, in observation of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So be aware of that, a federal holiday, so banks will be closed and everything else. And that'll be the January holiday. And then, of course, we'll have President's Day coming up in February. Valentine's Day, too. Again, I don't have any stats or unofficial scoring to share with you as, again, I'm here all by my lonesome. Chris was able to be with us during the first game, but he had an appointment scheduled that he had to be at by 6:30, so he skedaddled out of here as soon as he could, so as not to be late for that. So, as always, when I'm doing a game by myself, I worry more about following the action and being able to help you follow what's going on out on the floor than I do about calling play-by-play. And there's just no way that I'm pretty good at this, but when it comes to running the camera, calling the action, checking rosters, keeping stats, that's a little bit much even for me. So rather than do everything and do it only so-so, I'll just cut back and do one or two things and try to do them very well. Something I learned long ago from an outstanding broadcaster named Denny Gordon, who was one of those guys that he could call a game by himself, keep stats, do play-by-play, check roster, do the whole thing. It was amazing. Watched him do it a couple of times. Something to see. Minute to go, and I'll say a quick thank you before we get the second half underway to our friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs, medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and lots more. So we say next time you're in downtown Hicksville, stop in and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. In addition, like I said, to the pharmaceutical side, they have gifts and sundries, greeting cards, snacks, candies, toys, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia. It's just a fun place to stop in and browse around. And if you want to get the latest information on COVID boosters, flu shots, and more, feel free, give them a call. They'll be happy to help you out. 419-542-6218 for the Hicksville Pharmacy. Your good neighbor pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio, and another one of our diamond-level underwriters making all of our sports coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television for the entirety of 2025. I want to thank them so very much. Hope that you will do the same. The Hicksville Pharmacy, downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Excuse me. Aces will have the ball to get the second half underway, and we may have the running clock here with a 33-point advantage in the second half. Aces down low, and that one is stolen away by Hilltop. So turnabout's fair play as the Hilltop Aces this time disrupt the Aces offense, and they answer with a three-pointer from outside the line just a ways, and that's a 30-point game now. Aces bounce pass down low, up and in. Down in the corner, driving baseline, shot is up and blocked, out of bounds. Nope, stays in bounds, and it's controlled by the Aces. So, going to slow it down here a little bit. Take their time, why not? Down low, bounce pass, I'll kick it back out. From the free throw line, no good, and recovered again by the Cadets. Hilltop loses the basketball, slapped away and picked up by Hicksville. And here come the Aces across the timeline. Shot from the wing, and that's good for three. From the corner, up and no good. And again, Aces get the rebound. And that one partially deflected, picked off by the Cadets. Up and no good, off the glass, and the rebound to the Aces. Another three. That one's a little bit wide of the mark. Put back, up, and it rattles home. That one's good. It makes it 46-9. And a timeout on the floor. Give me time to wet my whistle here a little bit. There we go. That's better. Full 1 minute timeout here. So far, no fouls called. And time's up. The whistle is blown, and there we go. Aces break huddle, and here come the Cadets. It's going to be Hilltop's ball on the baseline. They'll get it inbounds. And that'll go out of bounds to the Aces. And now Hicksville again as we are under 3 minutes as they cross the timeline. Past the halfway point of this third quarter. Again, the Aces can afford to be patient. They've got a very comfortable lead. Run their offense. And stolen away, but right back into the hands of a Hicksville ace. As again, Hicksville works to just bleed some time off of the clock. Nice recovery. And they run into each other on the baseline. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Cadets. And the clock continues to run. So we've got the continuous clock here in the second half. Unless the Cadets get the margin down below 30. Shot is up and no good. And the rebound grabbed by the Aces. Again, they'll take their time, bringing it up the floor. Shot up and good. Off glass. It goes down 48-9. It's a 39-point lead. Turn around, up and out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball. Minute 15 and counting. So the Aces, as we get ready to close out quarter number 3. Up, and that'll be a foul. I think that's going to be number 5 is going to pick that up for the Cadets. Team foul number 1 in the act of shooting. So it'll be Zane Smith at the line to shoot 2. Missed that one. Got one more. Quick substitution for Hilltop. Again, the clock, as you can see, continuing to roll here. Doesn't stop unless there's an injury or a timeout. And that went in and out, no good as well. But the Aces run down the rebound. Dishes it in, up off glass, and another foul. And they'll probably be shooting this free throw at the start. They're checking to see, does he get the shots now with the clock expired or? Yep, all right, so he's going to get the shots and then we'll get the fourth quarter up and running. First one's no good. Score remains 48-9. And he misses that one too. So that's the quarter break after 3. It's 48-9 Aces. And we'll thank our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They're also online at www.arc-solutions.com. SOLINC.com. I want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcast. They're such great members of our community. Whenever you see a community-wide effort, most recently the splash pad and so forth, you'll always see Arc Solution listed as one of the main benefactors, and we're so pleased and proud that they have chosen us to support as well in our Aces Sports broadcast here on Hicksville Community Television. And hey, don't forget, if you want to check out some really incredible stuff that they do, because they specialize in robotics, plasma, welding especially, check them out online, www.arcsolinc.com. Gallery page showing some of the incredible projects that they have done. And, of course, a lot of great welding equipment that they have available, top-of-the-line stuff at Arc Solutions as well. Again, we want to thank them so very much for their diamond-level underwriting support of our Aces Sports broadcast. We hope that you will thank them as well. Arc Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. 6 minutes to go. Hilltop with the ball to start our fourth quarter. Down in the corner, shot is up. That's good. That'll be a long two to make it 48-11. Aces look to answer. They throw it up. It goes off the bottom of the backboard. Still loose on the floor. The Cadets come up with it. And now it's he slips, loses his footing, falls over. The ball comes loose, and the Aces scoop it up. Hicksville, and again, for three, in and out, no good, and the rebound to the Cadets. Down low and intercepted by Hicksville. Aces with another steal. I don't even know how many they've had tonight, a lot. And a whistle. And Aces, there we go. I think they thought it might have been a Hilltop ball, but so they'll pause. The clock continues to roll as people get substituted in and out. And that one tried to throw it high, and it went off the backboard. Shot is up, no good. And a bunch of Cadets try to grab the rebound, and the momentum carries them out of bounds. So here come the Aces with 4 minutes left in regulation and another whistle. That'll be team foul number 2, I believe, on the Cadets. Aces get the ball in bounds. Pull-up jumper is no good. And again, bodies flying all over the place. A whistle. Going to stay with the Aces. Closing in on the 3-minute mark. Bounce pass in. Shot is up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Cadets. Again, the clock continues to roll, 2:45 and counting. First one's no good. One more coming. And that one's an air ball. So Hilltop gets the basketball back. Quick substitution. And the ball inbounds, and here we go with 1:50. Going to the bucket, and he'll draw the foul. So number 11 for the Cadets at the line. Again, we don't have a roster for Hilltop. That one's no good. More substitutions quickly. One more shot coming. Be about a minute left after this shot is made. No good. And saved, but right into the hands of an ace. And Hicksville can, again, take their time. And another foul. That'll be team foul number 4 on the Cadets. Aces get the ball in with 28 seconds left in the game. Long three, no good. Rebound underneath the basket. Battling to get free. He does. 14 seconds. And it looks like he's going to be fouled. And that'll be team foul 5, and that'll be 2 shots for the Aces, and these 2 shots will end the game. Or they're not even going to bother with them. Your final score is going to be Hicksville 48 and Hilltop 11. In this 8th grade basketball game. So it's a sweep tonight, as both the 7th and the 8th grade boys are winners here at the auxiliary gym. Teams will congratulate each other and head to the locker room, and we'll get ready to wrap things up here for our live streams on this Tuesday. Want to say a big thank you once again to all 4 of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters making our live coverage possible here this evening. They are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at www.aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. Also online at www.arcsolinc.com. While I'm thanking people, also want to say a big thank you to the Hicksville Junior High Athletic Department for allowing us to be here, giving us our setup space and allowing the live stream coverage to happen here tonight. Always a pleasure working with them. We're going to be back next week sometime with some girls junior high volley basketball action as well. And most of all, a big thank you to all of you for joining us this evening. Again, hope you enjoyed the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel on this Tuesday. So with that, going to wrap it up once again. Our next live stream comes your way tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. That'll be the weekly live update, filling you in on what we've been up to and what's coming up here on HIX-TV, as well as some other things going on in and around the Hicksville area community. Our next sports live stream will be on Friday. It'll be boys junior varsity and varsity basketball action. as the Aces host the Wayne Trace Raiders in the red zone. Tip-off for the junior varsity game at 6, and we'll be on the air at about 5:55 or so on Friday night. So with that, we'll wrap it up. Once again, final scores tonight in the 7th grade game. It's the Aces over the Cadets 27-19, and in the nightcap, the 8th graders winners as well with a 48-11 victory over the Cadets. And with that, well, we're going to wrap it up for this evening. So again, thanks for joining us this evening. Stay warm, everybody. Take care. I'm Bill Murphy for Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night and good sports.